Are you feeling confused and overwhelmed about managing products and payments in GoHighLevel? Don't worry, in this video I'm going to show you how you can create your own products, add them to your funnel or website, integrate Stripe, and even how you can create your own invoices in GoHighLevel. Alright, let's get started. So first off, you want to make sure that you integrate Stripe with GoHighLevel. So if you haven't integrated Stripe, here is how you can do it. Go to settings, then scroll down until you see integrations, and then you see this box here. Just click on continue, and then the next step is click on connect. Alright, perfect. So the next step for you is to select the account you would like to connect to GoHighLevel. If you haven't created a Stripe account, you can do that here, but if you have, you can just click on connect. And as you can see, it's super easy to connect your Stripe account with GoHighLevel. And if the integrations tab looks exactly like that, you're all set. As you might have seen, Stripe isn't the only payment processor you can connect to GoHighLevel, but I highly recommend it as everything runs smoothly with it. If you still want to use PayPal or something else because Stripe isn't available in your country, you can click on this dot here and then you can connect different providers. It's a little bit more difficult to set up PayPal or authorize.net, but you can simply follow the step-by-step instructions by GoHighLevel, so you shouldn't have any problems with that. Now I want to show you how you can create your own products in GoHighLevel. So what you want to do is go to products, then you either create a product from scratch or import a product from Stripe. The process is pretty simple. Just click on create product, then enter the title of the product, let's say marketing program. Then you can add a little description. This is optional. You can also describe your product in the actual funnel or website page. Next up, you can upload a file, maybe a product mockup, but same as the description, this isn't mandatory. Now next up, we have product collections. If you have a series of products, you can create an entire collection. You can name it here and add an image. This is really useful if you have a lot of products and offers, so you can store them and have them organized. Alright, next up we have prices. You can select either one time or recurring. Then you simply select for how much you want to offer your product. Let's say $4.97. Here you can select the currency. I would choose USD for now. Now the next field, compare a price, is really powerful. As you can say, we will give you a massive discount. Usually we charge $19.97 for this program, but as Black Friday is coming up, we give you this massive discount. Then you can also track the inventory if you are selling physical goods like clothes or whatever. This won't make much sense for our product now. You can also add another price here. Also, you can add different variants like size or color if you have an e-commerce store, and you can add your SEO title, description, and handle down here. And you're pretty much all set. You have a title, you can add a description, you have the price comparison, and as you can see, your product is already live. Then you simply want to hit save and go back, and as you can see, your product is now created. Now, how can we get someone to purchase the marketing program? Well, we have to create a website or funnel page where people can actually see our offer. So what you're going to do is that you go to sites, then you either create a funnel from scratch or select a funnel that you have already built. I will select the low ticket funnel template for now. Then you want to go to the order page that you have, then go to products. And then you want to simply add the product that you created. You're going to select the marketing program for $4.97, hit save. And as you can see, the marketing program I previously created is now embedded into our funnel. Now let's see how the actual funnel page looks like. You want to hit overview and then you want to go to edit. Now, as you can see to our left, we have an order form that we can now customize. You can select the text align, as you can see here, the button color, the button text color, the size of the button, either extra small, extra large, as you would like it. Then you can select the button style, the input background color from the fields, and what the next step is after someone purchased your product. Either you can go to the next step, choose a URL link, or select a step in your funnel. Now, for the advanced tab, we have different options. You can choose a different headline, like buy the marketing course today. Then you can select a subheadline, either hide or show the company name. the field description of the full name. You can also just say name, or you can leave it like that. Same thing goes for the email address. Then you can either show or hide the phone number. Now the next one is most likely for e-com stores. If you need a shipping address, you can choose that here. For our product, this doesn't make sense, so I will hide it. Then you can also choose different headlines for all of those. Now these options here are much more interesting, as you can enable cart mode if you have multiple products. You can also add the product description that you previously created for your product, and then the pricing information is only applicable for recurring products. Also, you can enable order bumps to increase your order value. I will show you how you can add a bump product in a bit. The next up, you can also enable or disable the coupon code. Then we have this little terms and condition button. Now the sticky contact option is really cool, because if someone already opted in any of your pages, the information will automatically be added. You can also create new contacts on every purchase and validate the emails. Here we go. As you can see, people can enter the name and email. We have the product here. If you have a coupon code enabled, they can apply it here. And also at the bottom of the order form, they can fill in their credit card details. We also got the terms and conditions down here, and you're done. Now I'm going to show you how you can add order bumps to your funnels so you can sell even more products. All right. So first step, you want to go back. The next up, go to payments and to products. You're going to create a new product. I will call it branding bundle, and I will price it for $17. All right, next up, go to payments, then go to products. You want to create a new order bump product. I'm just calling it branding bundle, and I will price it at $17, let's say. Don't forget to hit save it another time, and go back. As you can see, our order bump is now created. Then do the same step as last time. You want to go to the funnel where you want to add the order bump. Then select the funnel step, click on products. Now the next step is click on add product, then select your order bump, select the price, and then you want to hit additional options, and then you want to toggle main product off and select order bump. Now this button allows you to add your product as an order bump. Otherwise it is not possible. Then you want to hit save, and as you can see, the branding bundle is now added as a bump product. Then simply go to overview, click on edit. Now once you're back in the editor, you can select your order form, then go to advanced and scroll down until you can see the bump product. Then click on add bump product. Alright, next step, you want to select the product that you previously added, and then you want to create a headline, a subheadline, and a text, and additionally you can use an image to showcase your bump product. Now we'll paste some copy so I can show you how it actually looks like. Alright, I'm done. Now the last step you want to do is toggle this button on, as it will enable your order bump product by default. What this means is that your products are automatically activated. I will show you what this looks like in a bit. First off, you want to hit save and your order bump product is created. Then you want to click on this I button right here to view the page, and that's how the order bump looks like. And as you can see, the branding bundle is automatically activated and people have to choose not to buy this product. And that's why order bumps can be so powerful. Awesome, that's it. That's how you can add order bumps to your funnels. Now, the last feature I want to show you is the invoice tab. This is an amazing feature if you want to create custom invoices. Also, this is super easy to use, as you can just click on plus new and you can create a new invoice or a new recurring template. If you have a product or service that is recurring, I would always use the recurring template. And if you have one-time fees, I would use the new invoice. Now, let's see what it looks inside. As you can see, the invoice has everything that you need. You have the personal information of your company on the right. You can select a media file like your logo on the left. And also you can add the client information down here. Also down below, you can simply add your product if you click on it. And you can even create new items down here if you would like to. Alright, that's pretty much it for the invoice. Now, if you click on the three dots right here, you can preview your invoice or record the payment. Then you have the option to save the invoice and send it to the client. And if you want to name the invoice, you can do that here. All right, that's it for the invoice. Let's go back. Now for the recurring templates, it's pretty much the same thing. The invoice is exactly the same. The only thing you can choose is the frequency settings. Like how often do you want to send out the invoice? Daily, weekly, monthly, yearly? When is the start date and end date? And if you want to send the invoice in advance. Now the rest stays pretty much the same. The only thing you can choose is to end the recurring template in here, but that's it for the recurring template. All right, next up, if you wonder how can you change your personal information that shows on the invoice, you can simply do that if you click on this icon right here, and then you will get a page who looks like this. You can change your logo, name, phone number, and all of that other information. And then if we go to the left hand section, you can also configure your email settings. Also, you can change the title of the invoice down here and write notes. Then next up, we have payment settings. Here you can choose when the invoice is due and if you want to allow partial payments. All right, next up we have the product settings. This is a simply functionality if you want to import the product description or not. Then next up we have the reminder settings. Here you can send out reminder emails if an invoice is overdue. Also, you can create your own email and SMS template for the reminder emails, but you can also simply use the default ones. All right, that's it for this tab. Now we go to the custom fields. Here you can add a custom field if you need additional information on your invoice. Okay, the last tab is notifications. You either have customer notifications and team notifications. Simply explained, you can send out notifications to your team if an invoice was successful, if an invoice failed, if an auto payment failed, also if the auto payment skipped because the amount was updated manually, or if the invoice couldn't be sent. This can be super useful if you have a project manager, so he always knows what's going on. All right, now for the last tab, we have the customer notifications, which is basically the same as the team notifications, only that you send reminders to the actual customer. So the first one is used to send out the actual invoice. Now the next notification is going out once the invoice is paid successfully. Then the next one is only going to be sent if someone attempted to pay the invoice but failed. Alright, and the last two options are auto payment information. This template is going to be used to notify customers about the upcoming auto debit on their card. And the last template is about auto payment failed, so it will notify the customer that there was an error with the card. Awesome, so that's it for this section. Also, please don't forget to save your settings if you changed something. Alright, let's get back to the main tab, and the only last thing I want to show you is this tab right here where you can keep track of all of your invoices. You can, for example, see how much money you have received or how many invoices are overdue. And that's it with this video tutorial about payments and products in GoHighLevel. If this video was somehow valuable for you, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more tutorials about the best all-in-one marketing software in the world.